let's get going. If it's your first time, by the way, my name's Bruce, so hello. So today's Ashtanga Yoga. We start with an opening chant. So coming to the tops of your mats, feet together, hands in prayer, eyes closed, and just focus on your breath while I'm chanting. I'll just put everyone on mute as well. Right then. Okay, so coming to the tops of your mats then. Hands in prayer, eyes closed, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Vande Gurunam Charnarabinde Sandarshita Svatma Sukhavapodye Nishrese Changalikiyamane Samsara Halala Moha Shantye Abapokuru Shakaram Changachakrasi Tarinam Sahasrara Shirsam Swetam Pranamami Patanjalim Om. Hands down by the sides, beginning with Surya Namaskara A. Inhaling, arms up, arms together. Exhaling, folding forward, nice flat back all the way down, hands to the floor or onto your shins, head down to the shins. Inhale, lift and extend the back, look forwards. Exhale, hands down, bend the knees, stepping or hopping back into plank, lowering to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, rolling over the toes into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, rolling back over the toes into Ardha Mukha Svanasana for 5 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Use this first downward dog to make any adjustments, to loosen off, to focus the breath. Check the position of your feet, outside the feet in line with hips. Neck nice and long. Gaze goes up towards your belly for 2 and for 1. And inhaling, stepping or hopping to the front of the mat, looking up, extending the spine. Exhaling, folding forwards over the legs. Belly in, chin in, inhaling, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhaling, hands down through heart center, hands by the side, standing into Dasana. And again, inhaling. Arms up, exhaling, folding forwards. Inhaling, lifting and extending. Exhaling, stepping back, lowering plank through Chaturanga Dandasana. Rolling over the toes, inhaling into upward dog, press on the big toes. Exhale into downward dog. Maybe bringing the feet slightly forwards, releasing the heels down. Breathing for 5, 4, loosen off any tension in the neck. 3, engage your Uddiyana Bandha, your tummy lock, which are all those belly muscles we talk about. For 2, and for 1, bend the knees, inhale, step a hop to the front, look up, extend the spine. Exhaling, folding over the legs, inhaling, coming all the way up. Palms together at the top, exhaling, hands down through heart center, hands by the sides into Dasana. Number 3, inhale. Arms up, exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands down, bend the knees, step back, lower plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dogs. And breathe, inhaling and exhaling, nice and even. Pulling in your belly, pulling up your pelvic floor lock, rolling your shoulders back towards the thighs. Engage those muscles in the legs, draw your heels down. Push into the balls of the feet, draw up through the legs, the knees, the shins, the belly. Push into the fingers, lengthen the back. And 1, inhale, step a hop to the front of the mat, look up, extend the spine. Exhale, folding over the legs. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Big inhale, hands together, exhale, hands down through heart center, standing into Dasana, getting a bit more energy into it. Big inhale, arms up, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana via plank. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe for 5. For 4, push into those fingertips. For 3, lengthen your back. For 2, draw your heels down. And for 1, inhale, step or hop to the front of the mat, look up, extend the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhaling, hands down through heart center, standing into Dasana. Last one for Surya Namaskara A. Inhaling, arms up, exhaling, folding forwards. Inhaling, lifting and extending the back. Exhaling, stepping back, lowering through Chaturanga. Inhaling into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathing for 5. For 4. Even in breath and out breath. For 2. For 1, inhaling, stepping or hopping to the front of the mat, looking up, extending the spine. Exhaling, Uttanasana. Inhaling, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhaling, hands through heart center, standing into Dasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands into prayer. Surya Namaskara B, sweeping the arms back, bending the knees, bottoms down, sweeping the arms up as you inhale. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, keep the knees bent. Straighten the legs, lift the back, look forwards, half Uttanasana. Exhale, hands down, bend the knees, step a hop, back plank, lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Coming into Warrior 1. So right foot forwards, left foot down, front leg bent, arms forward and up, inhale. Exhale, hands down either side of the foot, step back, lower plank. Chaturanga, inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Left foot forwards between the hands, right foot flat, arms up, Warrior 1. Exhaling, hands down. Either side of the foot, stepping back through plank. Chaturanga, into upward dog, and exhaling into downward dog. Stepping slightly forwards, breathing deeply in your downward dog. For 5, for 4, big breaths, big energetic breaths. 3, 2, 1, inhaling, stepping or hopping to the front of the mat, looking up, extending the spine. Exhaling, folding. Bending the knees, bottoms down, inhaling, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, standing into Dasana. And again, knees bent, bottoms down, inhaling, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhaling, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhaling, Adho Uttanasana. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Virabhadrasana, Warrior, right foot forwards, left foot down, arms up. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forwards, right foot down, inhaling, arms up, Warrior 1. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana, flowing into upward dog and flowing back to downward dog and breathing for 5. Child's pose is always an option for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1, stepping or hopping to the front of the mat, looking up, extending the spine, exhaling, folding. Knees bent, bottoms down, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, standing into Dasana. Number 3, inhale. Utkatasana, knees bent, bottom down, arm up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, plank, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forwards, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forwards, right foot down, inhale. Warrior one, left side. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And breathe. And focus on the integrity of the breath. Deep inhales, strong exhales. Belly in, pelvic floor up. Heels down. Stretching through the back. For 2, 1. Stepping a hobby to the front as you inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Knees bent, palms down, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhaling, hands through heart center. 2 more, inhale. Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Let's get a little more flow. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, step back, lower plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog as you inhale. Downward dog as you exhale. Right foot forwards, left foot down, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forwards, right foot down, warrior one, inhale. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And breathe. For 5. For 4. Use that oxygen for 3. Re-energize the body for 2. And for 1. Stepping or hopping to the front of the mat, look up, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Knees bent, bottoms down, arms up, Utkatasana. Straightening up, hands through heart center. Standing into Dasana, last one for Surya Namaskara B. Inhale. Utkatasana, exhale. Uttanasana, inhale. Urdhva Uttanasana, exhale. Chaturanga, inhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana, inhale. Warrior one, exhale. Chaturanga, inhale. Up dog, exhale. Down dog, left foot. Warrior one, exhale. Chaturanga, inhale. Up dog, exhale. Down dog and breathe. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Inhale. Step a hop to the front of the look up, extend the spine. Exhaling, folding over the legs. Bending the knees, bottoms down. Arms up into Utkatasana. Hands to heart center. Stand into Dasana. And breathe in and out through the nose. Quieten the breath. Another inhale. And exhale. Hands on hips. Coming into a forward bend. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take the feet hip width apart. Take an inhale. Exhale, folding from that hip joint. Nice flat back coming down. Hands down. Hook the 2 big toes with your index or middle fingers. Bring the hips forwards as opposed to backwards. Lengthen the back, and as you exhale, fold over the legs. And then take another inhale. Come up again, get more length in the back, more weight in the balls of the feet. And as you exhale, pulling on your toes, elbows out, go out to the side, head goes down towards the shins. Having your knees bent is fine, but work with the breath. So your belly's in. As you inhale, try to draw up your knees and quads. Lift the bottom a bit. As you exhale, release the shoulders away from the ears and relax the head down a bit. Inhale, think about straightening the legs a bit. Exhale, think about releasing the body. Focus on the buttocks. Inhale, release the tension in the buttocks. Exhale, keep that release. Fold forwards. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift up, flat back, look forwards. Exhale, place your hands underneath your feet, almost forgot. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, fold down, loosen off the neck, and breathe for 5. Keep thinking about those legs working for 4. Push down on the balls of your feet into your hands for 3. Slowly think about bringing the weight forwards for 2. Think about lengthening the spine and releasing the body down a bit more. And for 1. Lift the head flat back, look forwards. As you inhale, as you exhale, release the hands from the feet onto the waist. Inhale, tuck the chin in, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, hop your feet together, hands by the sides, standing into Tadasana. So at the front of the mat, take an inhale and exhale. And step out with the right foot, about 2 shoulder widths apart, feet facing forwards. And take the arms up, inhale. Turn the right foot out, reaching forwards with the right hand, hinging, bringing that right hand down to either hook the toe or hold the shin or the quads. The left hip pushes down, the right hip pushes forward, the belly sucks in, the body aligns over the leg, and if you're happy, take that left arm into the air and breathe for 5. Push into that back foot for 4, both legs are straight. For 3, think about the spine and the twist in the spine. For 2, think about breathing into that rib cage. And for 1, lower the left hand down, inhale, come all the way up to standing. Turn the right foot in, turn the left foot out, swivel the hips, take the arms up. Inhale, exhale, reaching forwards, hinging, right hand to waist, hooking the toe or holding the shin, twisting, gazing over the shoulder, raising that right arm up. If you're comfortable, breathing for 5. Take the gaze up, if that's okay for you. Otherwise, keep your head in a neutral position. For 4, draw up your quads. For 3, think about the twist in the spine, tummy muscles tight, pelvic floor pulled up. For 2, and 1. Right arm down, coming up to standing as you inhale, coming into reverse triangle. Swiveling around the other way, right foot faces the back of the mat. Left foot turns in about 50-45 degrees, square hips, left hand on sacrum. Inhale, right arm into the air. Keep the length on that left hand side, reach forward, hold your belly in tightly, pull up your pelvic floor tightly. Reach the left hand either to the outside of the right foot or the inside or on the foot or leg. Twist gaze over the shoulder. Maybe raise the right arm into the air. For 5. For 4, consider the hips. For 3, right hip pushes backwards. For 2, belly sucks in. For 1, spine twists. Hand down, inhale, come all the way up. Hands on hips. Exhale, right foot in, left foot out. Release the shoulders, backing down, left hand sacrum. Draw the belly in, lengthen the right arm up as you inhale. Keep the length, reaching forwards, taking that right hand to the outside of the left foot. So we're hinging, gazing over the left shoulder. Keeping the belly muscles engaged, raising the left arm into the air. Breathing for 5, so left hip moves backwards now. For 4, belly draws in. For 3, spine twists. For 2, pelvic floor tight. And for 1, left hand down. Inhaling, come up to standing, hands on hips. Exhale, stand to the top of the mat, hands into to the sides, standing into Tadasana. Take an inhale. And exhale. And then extending the triangle, wider legs. However wide they were before, make them wider. And preferably a leg's distance. Turning the right foot out, bending into the right knee. First option, elbow on knee. Full option, hand to the outside of the foot. Keep the left hand on the sacrum to begin with until you're happy with the position. Twist goes over the shoulder, reaching that left arm up and over into diagonal position. Gaze towards the hands. As you inhale, stretch the upper side of the body. Outside the foot to fingertip. And then loosen off those hips and bend more into that knee. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up to standing. Right foot in, left foot out, arms either horizontal or on your hips. Coming down, left knee bends, left elbow, left knee, or left hand to the outside of the left foot, sink into the hips. Twist gaze over that shoulder, opening the chest towards the ceiling, reaching the right arm up and over, gazing towards the fingertips for 5, 4, 3, keep the back leg straight, 2, belly tight, 1, inhale. Coming up, hands on hips, swivel. Turn that back foot in, come onto the ball of the foot. We're going to take a reverse side extended triangle. So, bending into the front leg, twisting, gazing, taking the left elbow as far over that right knee as you can, bringing your hands to prayer and maybe putting your foot flat on the floor and either stay there or extend the left hand to the outside of the right foot, keep the twist and take the right arm up and over for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, inhale, come up to standing, right foot in, left foot swivels. Very important the hips are square on this one, otherwise it's difficult to get the twist. Coming onto the ball of the back foot, bending into that left knee, twisting right elbow as far over that left knee as you can. Suck the belly in. Then either hands in prayer or right hand to the outside of the left foot, back foot flat, twist gaze over the shoulder, left arm up and over. Twist the arm so the little finger faces down for 5, 4. As you exhale, try to bend more into that front leg. 3, 2, 1. Left hand sacrum. Coming up to standing as you inhale. Exhale, top of the mat. Hands by the sides. Take a couple of breaths. And then stepping out to the right again. This time, feet, if you point your fingers down, they should be approximately above your ankles. Legs engaged, buttocks roll in, thighs roll out, belly draws in, pelvic floor pulls up. Take an inhale. Exhale, lengthen the back as you fold forwards, dropping your hands to the floor and your head down towards the ground. Inhale, lift and extend the spine. Exhale, fold down again, head towards the ground, moving your hands backwards until the heels of the hands align with the feet. That really depends on how far forward you are. You might just have your fingertips on the floor, which is absolutely right. But wherever you are, focus on releasing all the tension in the buttocks. So with every inhale, fill the back with air. With every exhale, just release all the tension in the glutes. Squeeze the elbows towards each other, pull up your knees, pull up your hips, your quads, bring your hips forwards, weight into the front of the feet for 2. And for 1, lift the head up, look forwards as you inhale. Exhale, take your hands to your waist, draw your belly in tight, tuck your chin in. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, arms out wide. Inhale, hands to waist. Shoulders back and down, elbows squeeze towards each other. Your legs engaged, belly in. Exhale, fold forwards. Nice flat back, lowering the head towards the ground. Breathing. For 5, so tummy is tight. For 4, with every exhale, release that tension, buttocks. For 3, breathing and focusing the breath in the lower back of the lungs. For 2, and for 1, inhaling 1 breath, come all the way up. Exhaling, arms out wide. Inhale, take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back and down. Check your feet are still straight. And as you exhale, coming forwards, think about loosening off those buttocks so the bend starts at the very bottom of the buttock. Arms come up and over. 4, 5 breaths. Release the tension in the neck. Draw the belly in. Bring the weight forwards into the balls of the feet. For 3, 2, and 1. Arms down as you inhale and come up. Exhale, hands to waist. And then the last of the forward folds. Inhale. Belly tight, shoulders back and down. Exhale, fold forwards this time. Index fingers hold the toes, the big toes, both index and middle finger. Release the head down. And your next inhale, lift the back, look forwards, extend the spine, bring the weight into the balls of the feet. And as you exhale, elbows go out to the sides, head comes down towards the floor, lifting the shoulders away from the ears, breathing. For 5, think about the belly. For 4, think about the oxygen in the back on the in-breath. For 3, think about lifting those shoulders away from the ears, loosening the neck. For 2, and for 1. Lift the head up, look forwards as you inhale. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, coming up standing. Exhaling, turn the left foot to face the front of the mat. And then inhale, standing into Tadasana. Feet together, hands by the sides. Taking an inhale. And exhale. Bringing the hands behind the back into a reverse prayer, or holding your arms, depending on how tight your shoulders are. Roll the shoulders back and down. The looser and further down you can get the shoulders, the higher up your arms will go. Press the palms together. Engage the belly muscles, pelvic floor. Turn around, face the back of the mat. Step to the back with the right foot, about a yard. Square the hips, draw the belly in, take an inhale. And then keeping the length in the spine, reach forwards, direct the chin towards the right shin. Release the head down, hold for 5 breaths. Both legs should be straight, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. For 3 more. For 2. And for 1. Inhale, come up, exhale, swivel. Make sure the hips are square, roll the shoulders back and down, draw the belly in, straighten the legs, inhale. Directing the chin this time to the left shin, press the palms together, lift the elbows away from the body, relax the head down towards the knee. Hold for 5, For 4, hands can press onto the spine for 3, elbows can lift away from the body for 2, and for 1, inhale, come up to standing, exhale, come to the top of the mat, release the hands, standing into Tadasana, take an inhale, and exhale. Then coming to the balancing poses, so the first one is a half lotus forward fold, which we do in pieces depending on how far you are in your practice really. So balancing on the left leg or the left foot, spread the toes, draw up the muscles, keep the hip in, draw the belly in. Bring up that right foot. You can keep it here or in any of the following positions. You can put the heel on the hip bone or as near to it as possible and stay there. Slowly you can release the knee down towards the ground, and that comes with the muscles around the hip loosening, and that only happens if you focus the breath on that area and repeat this process on a regular basis. And then stay there holding the foot, or take the right arm up, wrap it around the back, hold the arm, or stretch the arm around a bit more and hold the toes, and then stay there, or you can fold forwards, taking the left hand down to the left foot, releasing the body forward, taking the chin to the left shin, hold for 5, wherever you are, stay there and breathe, 4, 3, don't, 2, 1, inhale, lift up to flat back. If you're not there, exhale and inhale and come up to standing. Whoops, gently release the leg, shake it out. And then we'll do the other side. So it doesn't matter whether you can just stand with one leg here or the foot here, or you fold forwards. The fact is you are trying to do it, and the more you do it, the further it becomes a natural movement, the more the muscles get used to that movement, and the more they will automatically allow you to do what you're looking to do. Never force it. Inhaling and either staying or exhaling, folding forwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With the head up, look forwards, inhale. Exhale, and to foot, release the leg, shake out the legs, hands by the sides, take an inhale and an exhale. Okay, last of the balances, one-legged balances. So standing again, left leg, remember everything on the left-hand side active and the belly tight. Then either holding your knee with the left hand on the hip, holding your toe with the left hand on the hip, or extending the foot with the left hand on the hip. Take an inhale, exhale, fold forwards, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head up, inhale. Exhale, leg or knee out to the side. Gazing over the left shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg forwards, inhale. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, come up to standing, let go of the knee, straighten the leg, point the toes, stay there for 5. Squeeze the elbows together, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, shake it out. Release shoulder tension, anything else. Do the other side. Nice strong right leg. Nice tight belly and pelvic floor. Hold your knee or your toe. Choose your position. Take an inhale. Exhale, head to knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head up, inhale. Exhale, a leg to the side. Stay there or take the gaze over the right shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, draw those belly muscles in. And 1. Take an inhale, exhale, fold forwards. For 5. Or for 1. Inhale, come up. And hands on hips. Extend that leg. Point the toes. Breathe. For 5, keep that leg up higher. For 4, suck the belly in tighter. For 3, keep breathing. Point the toes towards me. Straighten the leg a bit more. Come on, come on, come on. 2. And 1. Okay. Very good. Shake the legs out. Loosen off the shoulders. Hands by the sides. Calm the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Top of the mats. Warrior sequence. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift and extend the back. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the feet slightly forwards, bend the knees, hop the feet to the hands. Keep the knees bent, bottoms down, coming to Utkatasana. Hold the Utkatasana for 5. For 4. Stretch the arms up. For 3. Bend the knees a bit more. For 2. Tilt the bottom underneath and suck your belly in. For 1. Exhale, hands to the floor. Bend the knees and hop back into a plank. Lower Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now Virabhadrasana A, like you did with Surya Namaskara B. Right foot forward, left foot down, arms up, warrior 1, hold. For 5. For 4, bend into that front leg a bit more. For 3, push into the outside of the back foot. For 2. For 1, keep looking at your hands. Straighten the right leg. Turn around to the other direction. Bend the left knee. Take warrior 1 on the other side. For 4, 3, 2, 1, warrior 2. Right arm, left arm forwards, right arm backwards. Breathe. Shoulders over hips. Gaze over left fingers. Belly drawn in. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Swivel. Bend the right. Hold for 5, 4. Both legs engaged. 3, nice straight back leg. 2, 1, both arms either side of the foot, step back, plank. Lower Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, and now we come to seated. So, hopping forwards, straightening the legs, coming to the ground. Well done. First of the postures, Dandasana, staff posture. Which means everything's straight. A staff is a firm piece of wood. No bendy bits, everything's engaged. Hands pushed down. Arms engaged, shoulders forwards. Belly in, pelvic floor up, back long. Neck long, chin tucked in, toes point towards face. Push away with the heels, push down with the calves, up with the knees and the quads and the thighs, back of the thighs, push down. So everything is engaged. You intensify the engagement of all those muscles with every exhale. And with the breath, you inhale, keep the chest straight, and as you inhale, you extend the rib cage outwards. This is very important because it gives you the maximum draw of oxygen and energy into the body. If you just breathe up here, you don't give yourself enough oxygen. So, tensing everything, belly in, relax the face, inhale through the nose, draw the air down to the sides of the lungs, and exhale, intensify the action on every muscle. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, one more inhale, exhale, And release. And just sense a feeling of peace and harmony in the body. Hands by the sides, coming into a forward bend. Again, engagement in the legs, the feet, toes point forwards. Take an inhale, belly in, back nice and long. Chin towards the toes, chest reaches forwards as you exhale, hooking either your two big toes with your index and your middle fingers, or holding your legs, depends how far or loose your back is or your buttocks are. Wherever you come to, take an inhale, close the eyes, and as you exhale, think about releasing forwards a little more. Doesn't matter how far, the important thing is the focus. Now the focus are your big toes, your drishti, and with the breath you just think about, even if your eyes are closed, lengthening towards the toes, exhaling, releasing from the buttocks, all the tension through the buttocks, lower back, and releasing the body forwards. Pull those shoulder blades away from the ears. Engage the back of the legs. Don't pull overly on the toes because your arms aren't to be used to get your body to reach forward a bit more. Rather, you use the back of the legs to push down and start the loosening of the buttocks to enable your back to reach forwards a bit. Release the head completely, hold for 2 and for 1. Wherever you are, look up, inhale. If you can reach your feet, hold the sides of the feet. Otherwise, stay where you are. We're going to do a bit more breathing in this posture to loosen up the buttocks and the lower back. Inhale. Exhale, release the head down wherever you are towards the legs. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, head up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Now, if you're used to vinyasa, you can do a vinyasa, or just to realign things, you can cross your ankles, push into your hands, lift your bottom off the floor. Just makes it feel nicer, generally. And then put your bottom back down again. Okay, coming into reverse plank. So, hands behind your back, fingers face forwards. Comme ça. Shoulders must push forwards. If they go backwards, you have no neck protection. Belly in, legs tightly pushed together. Ready? In 3, lift the hips up. 3, 2, 1. Feet to ground, hips up, head back. Breathe and hold it. For 5, push firmly into those hands. For 4, push your shoulders forwards. For 3, straighten the legs a bit more. Push the hips up. For 2, and for 1, bottom down. Either vinyasa or push and lift. And come back to seated. Loosen off the legs. Time's flying. Janushasana. Opening out the right leg, foot against the right thigh, flexing the right foot. Nice straight back. Forward fold, head to knee posture, chin directed towards the big toe, chest directed forwards. Making sure the muscles in that bent leg are working and pushing into the mat. Draw the belly in, lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale, reach forwards, taking your hands to wherever they go, releasing your head down towards your leg. Your big toe is again the gaze. Work the breath. Breathe in, drawing the belly in, keeping the belly tight. Inhaling into the back of the lungs, releasing the shoulders back. Lengthening the spine as you exhale, releasing down towards the leg. Breathing for 5, feel the release in the hamstrings. For 4, draw up through your quads and push the back of the leg a bit more into the floor if comfortable. For 3, for 2, for 1, lift the head up, look forwards, inhale. Exhale, release that leg, swap over to the other side, just lifting the bottom off the ground in between. And taking Janushasana the other side. So nice flat back, belly in, spine long. Inhale. Chin's in alignment with the big toe. Exhale, reach forwards, taking either a bind or holding your leg, foot or shin on the other leg. Releasing down and focusing on the breath. So inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So remember, pelvic floor pulls up, belly sucks in. Inhale into the back of the body, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, releasing the body forward. Focus is your big toe, even if you've got your eyes closed. Think about it, looking at it through the top of your head. For 2, for 1. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, release. Cross the legs, push up. Maybe your bottom will come off the ground. Maybe it won't, doesn't matter. Shake the legs out and we'll come into Navasana. So we've got to miss out, obviously, some of the postures because of lack of time. So, belly in, straight back, arms up, legs up, either 90 degrees or 45 degrees. Chin up, gaze at your toes, keep your belly tight. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the ankles, hands down, push, lift your bottom up. Go back again into Navasana, the boat posture. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the legs, hands down, push and lift, maybe a swing. Come back, legs up, toes pointed, hands out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the legs, hands down. Everyone, step back into a plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step your feet forwards about a foot. Bring your hands more into the centre of the mat. Bend the knees and hop your feet either sides of your hands. Then move your hands back a bit. See if they come around your feet. So you through the legs and to the outsides of your feet. And just stay there. We'll go this far in the next posture. Your hands may not get there. They may be here. They may be here. Doesn't matter. We work on these things. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come forwards. Step back into plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hop to seated and lie down. Okay. Just let the body relax a bit. Lift the legs up. Reach the hands up. Bend the knees if you can't reach your big toes. And then when you've got your big toes, straighten the legs as much as you can. So what we're going to do now is kind of rock backwards and forwards and come and balance on our bottoms with our toes pointed in the air. So this position, but on our bottoms. So inhaling, and when you're ready, swing forwards and backwards. It doesn't matter how many times till you come up onto your bottom, point your toes away from you, look at your toes, draw your back up, draw the belly in, relax the head back, hold for 5. If you're not there, just keep trying. One day you'll get there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just bend the legs, come into a cross-legged seated position, and then gently roll down again. Take an inhale and exhale. And we'll come into a reverse upside down bow. So we'll start off with 2 modified. So hands just touching the heels to begin with. Nice straight leg. Gaze will be straight up to the ceiling. Do not turn your head to look at the camera. Just listen to me. This is more about feeling than it is about what it looks like, believe me. When you're ready, inhale, peel the bottom off the ground, the spine off the ground. Push your hips up, your pelvis up, bring your chest towards your chin. Take your hands underneath the back, make a fist with your hands, straighten your arms, roll the shoulder blades in and push those arms into the floor. It gives you a bit more lift. Keep the neck straight, the gaze upwards. Keep breathing into the belly, deep breaths for 5, 4, with every inhale, maybe pushing up a little further, For 3, a bit more action on the heels. For 2, and for 1, release the hands, release the spine down. Take an inhale and exhale. And repeat. Peeling the spine off the ground, arms under the back. Interlace the fingers, push the arms down on the mat. Lift the hips up, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, releasing. Take an inhale and an exhale, and then the same again, or full bow posture, entirely up to you. If you're doing the full posture, hands by your ears. Hips up, take it in stages. When you're ready, push and lift. Whatever you're in, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and when you're ready, come down. Draw your knees into your chest to decompress your spine. Then rock up to seated. Legs out straight. Coming into Paschimottanasana, the east-west pose. So head forwards, arms down the legs, and breathe. Just relax the breath, relax the body. But keep your tummy muscles in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head up, inhale. Okay, so we're coming now to shoulder stand, reverse plank. Now it's up to you what you do here. I'll show you 3 postures, well, 4 postures. We won't do the whole lot, obviously. And then you can choose which one or ones you want to do. So first of all, you've got shoulder stand, supporting your lower back. Again, you must look just upwards. The second one, you've got halasana, the plough. The third one is Konipidasana. And then the fourth one is half lotus, legs up. And then, of course, coming down into fish posture, followed by legs up, fish posture, and then lie down. Okay? So, up to what you would like to do. At a minimum, legs in the air and hold your legs. If you're happy, do a shoulder stand, and then the rest, just see how you feel, okay? So, I'll come into the shoulder stand to begin with, then we'll just talk about that in a bit more depth. So when you're in shoulder stand, your thighs rotate inwards, toes are pointed as if you're wearing very high heels with no soles. So the front of the foot is stretched, all the muscles are engaged in the leg, the hands continually move up the back, the hips come forwards, the belly draws in, and you breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, releasing the legs over the head into a plough. If your feet don't touch the ground, your hands must stay on your back. If your legs do touch the ground, then you can interlace your fingers and stretch your arms out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can either continue or bend the knees, gently release your back to the floor, and wherever you are, lie down and cross your legs. So you've got either a lotus or cross legs. And then, when you're ready, lift up the back, release the head to the ground. You can press your elbows into the mat for support if you wish. If you're happy, you can put your hands on your thighs and just breathe into the chest, opening the throat and the heart to the ceiling. For 5, 4, 3,
extend the legs, hands to prayer, point towards the feet, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gently lower down. Draw the knees in to the chest. You can either do a backwards roll if you're used to doing them. If you're not, then don't. Otherwise, you'll hurt something. Rock up to seated. And come to sitting in a cross-legged position for the last couple of seated postures. Straight back. So the first one is the forward fold. Wrapping the arms around the back. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, nice straight back, fold forward, chin or head to the ground. And breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, head up. Taking yoga mudra, which is thumb and index together, extending the arms, resting them on your knees, fingers to the floor. Arms are active. You can feel the muscles pushing all the way up the arm, across the shoulders, down the other arm. Belly draws in. So this is a bit like Dandasana. We breathe into the sides of the lungs, not quite as forceful though. Inhaling, drawing the oxygen into the sides of the lungs, keeping the chest down, and exhaling. Keep the belly tight, pelvic floor up. Inhale. Exhale, keep the tension in the arms. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Hands by the hips. We're going to try and lift ourselves off the floor. Try is the important thing. It doesn't matter if you can't do it. Just keep pushing on those arms until one day you lift your bottom off the ground and your feet. So push, lift, hold. Try for 5. Keep trying for 4. And again for 3. Suck your belly in. For 2. And for 1. And release. And then Shavasana. Lovely Shavasana. Legs mat width apart. Roll that spine down to the mat. Arms 45 degrees apart. Roll your shoulder blades under your back. Close your eyes and let everything relax. Inhaling prana, taking the focus to the feet. And with every exhale, releasing all the tension from the feet. Inhaling prana, bring the focus to the legs. And with every exhale, release all the tension from the legs. Inhaling prana, bringing the focus to the hips, tummy and lower back. And exhaling, releasing all the tension from the hips, the tummy and the lower back. Inhaling prana, taking the focus to the upper back, shoulders and chest. And exhaling, releasing all the tension from the upper back, shoulders and chest. Inhaling prana, focusing on the arms, legs, wrists and fingers. And exhaling, releasing all the tension from the arms and the legs and the wrists and the fingers. Inhaling prana, focusing on the neck, head and face. And with every exhale, release all the tension out of the neck, head and face. Inhaling prana, focusing on the eyes, the mouth, the tongue and the jaw. And with every exhale, releasing all the tension from the eyes, the mouth, the tongue and the jaw. Swasti prajabhyaha pariparayantam yadena margena mahishaha ko brahmanibhyaha shubhamastanityam lokaha samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May all things live in peace, peace, peace. Starting to breathe a little deeper, breathing fresh prana into the lungs. Taking stronger breaths, starting to feel that energy flowing through the body, arms, legs, fingers, hands, feet, ankles, toes. Get some movement in your fingers, movement in your feet. Take a stretch, inhale. Big stretch, fill the lungs, push the arms away, push the heels away, and exhale, release the arms down, draw the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your knees and hug yourself in thanks. And then rocking sideways on the spine, releasing off any final tension for rolling over, either onto your side or backwards and forwards, up to seated. Hands in prayer for the final Oms. We've finished the class with 3 Oms. Join in if you wish, or just listen or hum them to yourselves, inhaling to chant. Om. 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 The Om's representing the vibration of the universe, taking the hands to the prayer, prayer to the eyes, third eye, and namaste. Thank you very much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the practice and see you again.